Guten Tag, sexy listeners. Welcome back to the Double Lung Pod. As always, the Guillotine and Daddy Rambo coming back at ya on a beautiful October Saturday morning.
This is our first lull episode, huh?
Yeah.
What do you think about that lull, that term lull? Do you like that term?
I think it's a bunch of malarkey.
Yeah, me too. I think it's fucking... There's some sense to it, but there's a lot changing in the whitetail woods
that's
in
all
October. Yeah, that's
It's
all.
just a change.
Yeah.
Patterns change. Critters go from, eating shrubbery to having to go to acorns, and it's just change.
Yep. And then crops start getting cut down, and so habitats change. I mean, it's a lot going on, but a lull I think is ridiculous. There's plenty of people shoot monster bucks during October.
Yeah. Fucking A, they do.
And I have not, but
Yeah.
I definitely can stack some does in October.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do that tonight. I haven't killed anything since that buck.
Yeah, me, dude. I haven't. Well, I shot that second deer, but I haven't shot anything since then. So I'm waiting on a buck though, and I don't know where I'm at. It's just no big bucks are there. At least not at the moment.
Yeah.
I haven't even gotten anything on camera in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, my cameras were pretty dead there for about a week and a half, and this cold front rolling in today.
Yes.
It fired up. So
Yep.
I had so many pictures yesterday and last night.
Yeah, me too. I've had a lot this morning.
Yeah. Couple up and coming bucks. Nothing I want to shoot this year.
Yeah.
Nothing I want to burn that second buck tag on. So.
You got to be real selective about that.
Yeah, dog.
Because once you do that, dude, it's like I'm on doe patrol.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Do you have anything on camera you would shoot?
Nah.
No.
Couple booner does.
Yeah.
That's about it. I had a fucking
why-
hammer doe
So let me ask you this, then. Why not just leave with Daddy today and come down to Sickaville?
I don't have enough vacation time.
Well, I mean, like, yeah, I guess you can definitely catch a straggler in the rut for
Yeah.
a whitetail. Yeah.
I got plans for the rut.
Do you?
Yeah. Talk about it off air.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that. Dude. I got plans too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to public land.
I can't wait for that hunt.
Yes. Rogues.
Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah. But I'm gonna do Fair Hill opening day when it opens November 1st.
That's money too.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go there, and I scouted there last year. Which actually is what happened at Rogues. I scouted there the year before. I didn't even scout there that year.
Yeah.
And ended up shooting a buck. So their patterns are pretty perennial.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
They don't make new trails.
No, they really don't. I mean, if they were moving there last year, they're probably going to move there this year. It might be a little different depending on like scenario. But if it's in the hardwoods, it's going to be real similar. Now, if it's on crops, it can change from year to year, like depending on what's being planted, whether it's corn or soybean or wheat. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
But those hardwoods deer, man, they're pretty much moving the same fucking way year after year.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we've seen it on properties where, like, every year you go here, you're going to see deer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's usually the way it is.
Yeah.
Oh, man. This beautiful day. What's supposed to be like 57 today?
I think that's the high, yeah.
Oh, my God. I can't wait to get out there.
Mate, we're all going down to Sickaville this week. If you guys have been following along. Me and Kevin are going down tonight.
Yeah.
We have decided to leave an extra day early, which is it's mainly because of this cold front is why we're leaving earlier. I wanted to hunt whitetail, but it's like I don't have any shooters on camera, and I'm really after a buck right now. I have no interest in shooting a doe. I've already got a doe and a hind in the freezer, so like, well, might as well go down there and try to shoot me a fucking stag. So,
yeah.
And Kevin's all for it, so we're going down there. And the downside is you can't hunt on Sundays on public land there.
Yeah, I was going to ask, what are you guys going to do Sunday? Just
I guess watch football and jerk each other off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds like a great time.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. So that's kind of like, all right. But either way, I mean, it'll be, hopefully, we'll be butchering my 85-inch stag.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, worst case scenario, we'll watch football and drink some beer or something. I don't know.
I seen somebody on some sicka hunting Facebook site killed an 8-point stag.
I seen that.
Fucking freak.
Could you imagine, man? Oh my god.
I mean, how rare is that?
That's got to be a record book animal.
Yeah.
100%.
How many 8-point stags have ever been harvested?
Very few.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like a handful, like 5 or 6, if that.
And how old is a 6-point stag? It's well over like 5 years old, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
That's fucking nuts.
Yep.
Takes them that long.
Yeah. And I've heard mixed things, but like from what the most like credible sources are saying is like they have to be at least 3 for them to have 6 points, but typically it's older.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. What do I know?
Not much.
Not a lot.
Especially about those little critters.
No, I shot one though. Got one. Got you.
Dirty bitch.
Oh man, and talk about meat. Holy shit, John.
Yeah.
The tenderloins on that fucking hind, they were about the size of a fucking cigarette once I cooked them. But
one bite.
yeah, everybody knows the rules. It was probably legit like 4 bites per tenderloin.
Yeah.
But holy fuck, they were. I mean, just savory, really good flavor, super tender. I mean, better than, I can't remember the last beefsteak I've had that could compare to that. It was fucking amazing. Really good meat. So that's cool. I definitely like that. And I'll be eating more. And then I had some steaks. I made like a steaks, just regular like hindquarter steaks. Mm-hmm. Fantastic, absolutely phenomenal.
See, I'm not a steak guy for whitetail.
No.
Hopefully I stroke a sicka and get some steaks out of that. Maybe I'll think better.
Yeah,
But
they're pretty much like beefsteak.
Yeah, because steaks on a whitetail, I don't know. Kevin loves them.
I love them.
I just,
Yeah.
nah,
You like a fattier steak though, don't you?
not really. Like if I get a beef steak, I'm trimming all that fat off.
Really? And you don't like deer steak?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I'll fucking suck down a backstrap,
Oh yeah.
but like a hindquarter steak.
See, the sicka. That's like the only big chunk of meat you get is the backstrap. Like they got nice sized backstraps. I mean they're still a couple nice loins on her, but in the hindquarters. I mean I got like 25 pounds of meat out of that thing, which is not much, but
Well, hopefully we stroke a couple stags, get some more meat.
we're gonna get it done. Honestly, I think I'm gonna kill another one tonight.
Really?
Yeah,
You're that confident?
I'm pretty confident now.
I hope you do.
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably going to come back here with my tail between my legs and talk about how much the swamp kicked my ass and I don't know shit. But right now, hey, man, I'm coming out of there with a victory on my belt. You know what I mean? So I'm going back in there with that same mentality that I'm going to get it done.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
And not only that, but just this cold front and where we're going, we got a really good chance to kill stuff tonight.
I think it's supposed to warm back up the middle of the week.
Yeah, it's going to be like a high 67-ish.
Yeah, I'm going to be boogieing down Wednesday night.
Yeah.
Join y'all in the woods Thursday morning.
Hell yeah.
The
Brandy's coming down Tuesday night now,
Okay.
so I guess she'll be riding solo. I guess she misunderstood. She thought you were taking off Wednesday.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you're working Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to be driving solo, but you'll live.
I will live.
Yeah. You probably prefer that anyway. You're a podcast kind of guy,
Yeah.
Drive in silence, cry a little bit.
So how about the weather? Like, for 2.5 hours.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, long drives, man. That's like when we were on the road, we used to do that a lot for traveling between job sites. And, like, we would listen to fucking, like, comedy specials and shit like that. Because it's like you just can't talk when you're driving. It's like I'm not talking to you for fucking... I could talk to you for hours on end, but not a lot of people I can do that with.
No. When we drove from South Carolina to California, that was miserable.
Yeah.
For the first couple states, you're, like, trying to make small talk. After that, it's just silence.
Yeah. Just listen to the radio, man. Yeah. And you can't, like, if you don't have XM because you're driving through states, like, you can't pick a station. So
No.
you have to have either XM or listen to, like...
Bluetooth, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you find a station, and all of a sudden, 20 minutes later, it's gone.
Mm-hmm.
So...
I don't know how motherfuckers did that back in the day. Like, truck drivers back in the day. I guess they just sit on those fucking CBs and just talk shit to each other.
Yeah.
Because I know that's a big thing.
They still love those CBs, man.
Yeah.
Truck drivers will pay thousands for a freaking CB.
Yeah.
Because I got to use a CB at work, and every once in a while I catch one whizzing by on 95, just screaming on these fucking souped-up CBs. It's like, stop.
Yeah.
Don't you have a cell phone? What are you doing?
Yeah.
Whatever.
I think people like that, though. Like, I don't know. I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
I don't get it. Yeah, so we leave today. It's October. Going for that whole week. Then we come back, dude, and it's really starting to pick up here. That's what's so awesome about this time of year. Like, I love this time of year. The weather's dropping. It's fucking beautiful. Then the last 2 weeks of October, it's more so the last week. The last week of October is a fucking great time to be in the woods, man.
Yeah, dog.
Like, it is. I've seen some action. That's like pre-rut. You can. I've rattled bucks in. I'm thinking at least one. The last week of October. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's a great fucking time to be in the woods. You know what I mean?
One of my favorite days to hunt is Halloween.
Yes.
I don't know why. It's just something about it.
I agree.
Yeah.
That's when I rattled that big one and was Halloween or the day before. But
Yeah.
yeah. So it's a fucking great time to be in the woods, man. And then we got November right around the corner.
I think this year's rut is going to be fucking fantastic.
I think it's going to be off the wall fucking.
It's the beginning of October. The leaves are already changing.
Yeah.
So it's going to be money. I remember last year in the rut, there was still green on the trees.
Yeah.
Hopefully not this year.
I don't think it's going to be this year. We've had too many cool nights.
Yeah.
Like, we've had several nights in the 40s. You know what I mean? And if it keeps doing that, these leaves are going to change earlier. The crops are going to be down. It's like last year at Port, they didn't cut the fucking corn down till like November 7th.
Yeah.
Remember that? I was pissed.
It makes it miserable.
Yeah. But, and not only that, it wasn't a great acorn year. So it's made like this early season kind of slow. I've seen a lot less action in the actual timber, and I think they're hanging out in that corn a lot.
Yeah.
Once that corn's gone and that rut starts kicking off, I think it's going to be an all-you-can-fuck buffet in the woods. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
So, now that I've gotten this sickle on the ground, how do you feel about this trip? You feeling a little more confident now?
I am.
Yeah.
At first, I wasn't that excited because I have last year in my mind, and that was fucking miserable.
Yeah.
But now that you got one and you've had positive ideage on a plenty, I'm pumped.
Yeah. We're figuring it out.
Yeah, I have full. My spirits are high that I'm gonna see one. Hopefully, shoot one.
Hell yeah. And you're going to hear a lot.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
Hear that whistle in the morning.
It's so fucking cool, man. That's why I almost wish I was taking Kevin in a morning hunt first, because in the evening hunt, you're not going to hear them till you sit there for a little while. You know what I mean? But in the morning, like, a lot of times you'll hear them walking in the dark.
Yeah.
And it's like, so as soon as you get there, you already get to hear that, and that's fucking awesome. So I think, and that's what me and Ryan did on that first hunt to Blackwater. We're going in the dark, you know what I mean? We immediately heard bugles, and we're like, fuck yeah. But with an evening sit, not to say you won't, like I've heard them bugle at like 3 or 4 before, but usually they don't start roaring off till that last hour. Like, and when I was down there October 1st, they were roaring off like crazy, man. It was awesome. Love that.
Putting a sick of deer down would really just cap off this season. That's already been wonderful for me. Got my big 10-pointer. Sick of stag would even be better, but I'll take a hind.
Yeah. That's like, I mean, I got one, so even if I don't get nothing for the rest of the year, it's like I'm still content with that. But I want a stag.
Yeah, this season I've definitely changed as a hunter. Like, it doesn't get me going to shoot fucking everything that walks by.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't want to shoot does?
Of course I do.
Yeah.
But in seasons past, I would have shot, like I talked about that doe with her twin fawns. I would have shot her. I would have probably shot them.
Yeah.
Now I just kind of like watch them.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I think my testosterone is plummeting.
Yeah. You gotta get you some Mexican testosterone supplements. We'll make that happen.
I don't know. I don't know.
You think it's just maybe? I mean, you got that buck out of the way first.
That's probably what it is.
Yeah, and now it's almost like, I don't know, like you feel like you've achieved like your ultimate goal for the year already, so you're not real driven to like stack does. I don't know.
That's probably what it is.
Yeah,
I would imagine. Because
I still want to shoot the hell out of does, but I know what you mean. I feel like I can be more selective than I used to be, but I still love the fuck out of shooting does.
I mean, if you don't, you're a maniac.
Yeah, I still have a really hard time not shooting does. Like, even though I'm waiting for a buck, like, I think I texted you last time that that doe blew at me, I was like, if she fucking comes
Oh.
in range, she's dead. Like,
Execute
absolutely.
on
And
the
then,
spot.
and the other time, I sent you that snap, and there's those does walking literally 6 feet from my tree underneath my stand. And I was only like 15 feet high in that saddle. I was waiting for a buck, but I was like fucking shaking. Like, I wanted to shoot one of them does bad.
If I see a solo doe, she's getting iced.
Yeah.
But if she's got little fawns with her,
It's tough.
it's tough. I don't like it.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean.
But it's getting to that time of year where it's like I know these fawns could survive back in September, but it's getting to this time of year where
They're definitely good now. Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah, our brothers to the north started too. PA, their season opened in October 1st. So I know I'm sure a lot of them guys are fucking getting it done.
Those poor fellas up there. What do they only allow 3 deer a year?
Yeah, they got a funny draw and tag system.
Yeah.
But there's so many fucking hunters up there though. I think it's probably a good thing that their tag limits or their bag limits are lower. Because if they could shoot deer like we can, they'd fucking eradicate the whole population. There's like 90,000 bow hunters in fucking Pennsylvania or something like that.
Are they the number one with the most hunters? Them in like Michigan?
I think it is, yeah, Michigan and PA.
Yeah.
But I think PA is higher per capita. I think it's more densely populated with hunters, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong.
Yeah, when you think of PA, you only think of like Philadelphia, but there's a lot more state out there than just the little shitty ass city.
Yes, and honestly, like, it's tough hunting in PA, man. Like, we've got it better than they do for sure. I'm not saying Maryland is by no means a great whitetail state, but it's better than PA.
Yeah, then you go up there, you got to contend with those goddamn Amish.
Those motherfuckers.
Just
Those deer driving motherfuckers now. Yeah, it's tough. It's a tough state to hunt. If you're from PA and you're listening, you're getting it done up there, good on you, man. It's not. I know it's not easy, especially if you're in the mountains.
Yeah, I hear bad stuff about Michigan, too.
Yeah.
They say like a 110-inch 8-pointer is a fucking monster up there.
Yeah.
Because everything just gets shot.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah, so, like, we cry about, like, guys out in fucking Illinois and fucking Iowa and be like, well, we don't have bucks like that, but there's worse places to hunt, than Maryland, for sure.
True.
I mean, honestly, we still have some really nice bucks here, and just, I wouldn't want to live anywhere else. I love every aspect of the state. Like, I love having the bay. I love being able to go crabbing. I love being able to go to the beach, go to the mountains. Like, we've got it all. You know?
We got it all.
Don't come here.
Don't come here. Actually, you don't want to come here. It's pretty expensive to live here.
Yeah, that it is. Fucking.
There's worse places, but it's pretty rough.
Yeah, it's fucking Maryland ain't cheap, man.
Especially nowadays. God.
Especially if you're fucking blue collar. Like, goddamn, fucking. You gotta have 2 incomes here. Like,
yeah, you can't do it alone.
I'm somehow doing it, but it's not. It's a bitch, but I live off of deer meat, so.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you had a spouse, you couldn't take care of your spouse and your kids.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I did before, but for the most part.
It's kind of miserable, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Broke all the time. Yeah, it's better now.
Yeah, a lot better now. Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, don't get married.
Not to.
I'm just kidding. You definitely should. Love you, Sam.
Speaking of Sam, the quote of the week.
Oh yeah, rattle that thing off.
A hunt based only on trophies taken falls far short of what the ultimate goal should be. What do you think about that? What do you think the ultimate goal is? What is your ultimate goal?
That's a good one. That's a good question. My ultimate goal as a bow hunter, I mean, per season I have goals, but they're like short-term goals. I think my ultimate goal as a bow hunter is to, I definitely want.
Go ahead.
I definitely want to like pass it on to my children.
Yeah.
I obviously I'm not going to force them to hunt, but Wyatt's old enough; he already loves it. But I definitely want to keep that tradition a thing. You know what I mean? But and also like as an individual though, I think my ultimate goal is to continue to grow and to learn and to get better at what I'm doing. Like, I mean, obviously I want trophies. I want to put big bucks on the wall, but I really want to enjoy the process, which I do. and I want to continue to do that. And how that process changes from year to year doesn't matter. But I want to make sure that I continue to enjoy and love this, and that I give 100% to it.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly how I interpreted it. Sam interpreted it as in trophies. Like, if you're just going out there to shoot a trophy, then that's not what the ultimate goal should be.
Sure.
And I was like, well, to some people, every deer is a trophy.
Yeah.
A doe's a trophy, a button buck's a trophy.
Yeah.
So, and then I explained it to her, and she was like, yeah, well, that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's up into interpretation. I mean, obviously, because he's fucking dead, and he can't tell you what he meant, but I think either way, you know what I mean? Not throwing shade on Fred at all. He's the fucking man, father of bow hunting. But yeah, I think either way you want to look at that, it's applicable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I know. I'd really like to put some more trophies on my wall, but it's definitely not my ultimate goal.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't care that much. I definitely want to, but man, I just love to fucking hunt. I love to be out there. I love the challenge. I love the adventure of it. I love the pursuit. I love the cat and mouse game with a buck, and I love just watching that doe come in and just, man, I love that too. You know what I mean? And that's a little easier. You know what I mean? And that you don't get the challenge of like pursuing that single animal when you shoot a doe, but I still enjoy the fuck out of that and every aspect of it, man. I love being out in the woods. I like tinkering with gear. That's like this fucking saddle, man. I'm really, really liking this saddle now.
Damn it!
I might not even take my climber down for this week.
You motherfucker! You had me in my own head. I was Googling fucking saddles this week. I was like, God damn it!
That cruiser's money, son. They got this new one called the Black Belt saddle I seen. I can't remember who even makes it, but that thing's pretty slick. But it was more expensive. It was like $300.
Yeah, I can't get down with the price, dog. It's too much.
Well, if you bought your climber now, it'd be $350, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're fucking all the same. But I just, the saddles are so versatile, man. And like you can adjust, like I got molly bags on the side of this fucking thing now where it's like a fanny pack and a saddle all in one. I can hang all my shit off, and like if you really wanted to be like streamlined, like, and just jump all the way in, get yourself a saddle and a Trophy Line makes this stick and with a platform. It's a stick and a platform. Dude, that's all. Your saddle and that.
That would be the way.
And you can go zip right up a tree.
Yeah, because I can't get down with that little tiny platform being $200+.
Yeah, no,
I can't get down with that.
No,
not when I can go buy a hang-on stand that's 4 times that size for $90.
Yeah,
so.
But you can buy a saddle for $250 and that Trophy Line one stick with the platform for like $169. So total investment would be $250. It would be like $400. But I mean, I got the platform and the sticks. You know what I mean? Like so. And I slowly chipped away at it, and I bought it in pieces. You know what I mean? And I've slowly built like this system now. But now I've got like all this shit. Like I got this fucking hang your shit strap, which is tits, by the way. Like it's better than the screw-in one. It's like this strap, and it wraps around the tree, and it's got a bunch of loops in it, and it's got this little thing that you pull, and you clip it, and it's hooked. It's done. It's super quick, like very fast to hook on, and you can hang your bow on it, and you can hang. There's a bunch of loops to hang whatever you want on there. Like it's really nice. Wouldn't have found that if I didn't get into saddle hunting, which is cool. Like I like rappelling. It's fun. Like it's like a thing in itself. Like saddle hunting is like almost fun to do in itself. Yeah. Like it's fun to climb and rappel and tinker with it. Like it's fun all alone. Like it's just cool climbing a tree with that motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean, haven't heard any bad about it. Everybody that gets one and uses one loves them.
Yeah. And if there's some people that might not, but even like big guys, like I've seen videos on YouTube of like climbing for a fat guy, like, and the best saddle for a fat dude, and it's like, dude, anybody could use these things. I think for one sticking, it helps a little bit to be in shape initially. Because like initially I was like overcompensating. I was trying to like muscle it. You know what I mean? But really you just got to kind of let all the equipment do the work for you. Like now I can get up the tree and I'm not even breaking a sweat. Like it's not hard by any means. It's more technique than it is like athleticism. As to initially I was using athleticism to compensate for my lack of technique.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Trying to like squeeze the tree.
Yeah, and like I'm leaning off to the side and I'm like holding my core, like when I could have just moved the fucking clip around, you know what I mean? And I would have hung there comfortably. Like there's just little things that make it so much easier. And dude, I'm in and out of that tree so fast now.
I do like the versatility. I mean, you can climb any tree.
Any tree.
I got to be so selective down there, and there's very little trees down there in Sickaville.
And the frag, yeah.
For a climber. So.
Yeah. It's definitely an obstacle. Like the two trees that Ryan and I climbed that first morning, like you couldn't have climbed in either of them. You'd have been walking around in that frag looking for a fucking tree. And like Ryan was saying, there was no climbable trees at all. And I found one, but it took daylight for me to find it. And I climbed out of that tree and went to it. But it's definitely beneficial with trees. Like I can climb trees with 100 limbs and no factor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No problem. And that's really cool. You've got way better shot opportunity, and you're always like ready when you're in that saddle. Like even if you're sitting, like you can very easily shoot seated as opposed to a climber.
Yeah, and your bow's right there in front.
It's right there.
You don't have to stand up, spin around, and grab your bow.
Yeah, it's definitely. It's better.
It's just superior from what it sounds like.
Yeah, we'll get you in there.
Yeah, God damn it.
I just want you to try mine. To try that cruiser, you're gonna be like, holy shit, this thing is sweet. Yeah, because mine should fit you. I think Ryan got the smaller size. His is up to 34, and mine is his is up to 33, and mine is, which is like a fucked up size to split, because everybody's like a 34.
Mm-hmm.
So they stop. It's like 27-inch waist to 33, or you get the 34-inch waist to 38. I got the bigger one.
That'll fit me. Perfect,
yeah. So mine would fit you money, because you're like what, a 36?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So mine would be the size that you would want too. And it's just, man, it's cool shit. And I've got these new, like, I learned the hard way that you want a really good pull down rope, because that can be a bitch. And I'm going to make a video on that, because I've had actually several people ask me, like, how do you get your tether back out of the tree after you rappel? And I learned, there's nothing really on YouTube that, like, shows that very well. Like, there's videos that show it, but they don't show it well. Mm-hmm. It's like, what is that not? What is, like, it's like you're trying to see. Nobody really describes it well, so I'm going to make a video on that probably after we get back from Sickaville.
And you learned the hard way from having to climb back up the tree a couple times, right?
Yes. And then the last time in that thunderstorm, I ended up fucking leaving my whole rope, because I couldn't get it down, and there's
forced you to make a better way.
Yes, I was like, okay, I got to figure this out, because the way I was doing it was not working, and there's absolutely tricks to that. So, like, that's what I mean. Like, with this, it's almost like hunting, and how it's a lot easier if you have somebody that's already doing it to show you the ropes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I don't have that. So I'm fucking YouTubing it and figuring it out as I go. But
so if I decide to make the switch, I'll be ready to go.
Yeah. It'd be easier, because at least I've figured out some of this stuff. And I'm sure there's a lot more shit that I could make my setup more streamlined. But
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. It's fun. It's cool.
Changing subjects, it's been everywhere, but have you seen the tournament anglers that put weights in fish?
I've heard of it, yeah.
Yeah. There was two guys, I think last week or the week before, up in Michigan, a walleye tournament, and they stuffed 8 pounds of lead weights in these fish, and they got busted.
What idiots.
Yeah.
That's so much weight. Like, I could get, like, maybe throw a couple ounces in there. You know what I mean?
Stuff. 1 ounce or 2 ounces.
Did you think they weren't going to know that fish was fucking 8 pounds heavier than you said it was, dude?
Well, it wasn't just one fish. I think
it was a bunch.
It was over 5 fish.
Oh, okay.
But still, an extra 8 pounds.
Is a lot.
And these dudes that are weighing these fish, like, they know that, that's an 8-pound fish. It's not a fucking 12-pound fish.
Yeah.
And, they put weights in. They caught smaller walleye, filleted the walleye, and stuck the fillets in the fish.
No shit.
Yeah, what pieces of shit.
Wow.
I think they were gonna, if they got away with it, they would have won like $30,000. And I think they've won lifetime
bans.
Well, yeah, but I think lifetime they've won like over $300,000.
Oh, these guys.
Yeah.
Oh, so how many times have they done that?
Just pieces of shit. There's a video of it out there. Dude's just cutting them open, and just every one has just huge lead weights in it.
Wow.
Just pieces of shit. And dude just stood there and took it it was like an angry mob around homeboy getting ready to get his ass kicked.
Oh, I bet. That's a lot of money, man.
Yeah, fucking stealing.
Yeah, absolutely.
He was sponsored by Cabela's and Tracker Boats and shit. His life's over.
Yeah.
He's got to go work at McDonald's.
Yep. He's going to have to go get a fucking real job. What a loser.
I'm glad it happened to him, though. I'm glad he got caught.
Good. He deserves it. Yeah, you fucking cheater. Well, you know what they say. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. So,
yeah.
I get it, but that was just dumb. Like, like you said, his career's over now. Yeah. So, that definitely was not worth it.
He probably did it. Obviously, he's done it so many times, and he just started to get cocky.
Yeah.
Idiot.
Like, I could see, like, filleting one and sticking it in there. Like, that's kind of slick. You know what I mean? But, dude, the weights, if they bust you with that, you can't, you know, what are you going to say? Oh, he must have swallowed somebody's weight. Like, get fucked.
All 5 of these fish swallowed sinkers? Holy cow.
What are the odds, dude? Get fucked. Yeah. Yeah. You know, there's whitetail competitions. Like, it makes you wonder about those. Like, if guys have, like, fenced in and they're shooting deer and they're saying they shot them in the wild, like, stuff like that, too, you know.
It happens in fishing, too.
Yeah.
People will
grow them,
throw them in their live well. Look at what I caught. Like,
yeah.
Obviously, that's not a river fish.
Yeah.
Just, hey, if there's a way to cheat, people are going to figure it out.
Yeah. Yep. People cheat, and that's in our fucking nature.
Yeah.
What do you think about monogamy? Speaking of cheating,
I think
is monogamy natural, John?
It's against nature.
You think so?
I think so.
You think maybe that's why we just want to fuck everything? You think maybe that's it? It's just like it back in the day. You know what I mean? Like 10,000 years ago, we were just fucking running around clapping cheeks and spreading seed, right?
Yeah, dog.
And now, like, monogamy is this thing, and it's almost like unnatural.
I mean, how many species out there are monogamous? Isn't there like a penguin or something that's monogamous?
There's very few. There's some birds and shit. Yeah,
stupid birds.
But at the same time, like, I feel like when you find somebody that you're really into, you don't want to share that person either.
That's very true.
You know what I mean? So maybe there is some to it.
Love you, dear.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, don't fuck around on me. Wait a minute here. You know? So I think maybe it has become natural.
Yeah.
Like, I think 10,000 years ago, 15,000 years ago, it definitely wasn't. But a lot can be written in your DNA in 10,000 years. And I think in that amount of time, we've slowly started to become monogamous.
Yeah.
That's why, like, sometimes it can be really hard for people to do that. But I think, you know.
We have made it our nature.
Yes, we've made it our nature, exactly.
And some people are just wild.
Yeah, still not good at that. Yeah.
Some people are just undomesticated.
Yeah. Yep.
Just like some dogs.
Yeah. Yeah, that's certainly true there.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
Yeah. Yeah, so you're coming down Tuesday?
Wednesday.
Brandon's coming down Tuesday. You're coming down Wednesday. I got your air mattress. I'm going to offload that here. I'm not taking it down for you. Oh, yeah, it's clean. It's real clean. I hosed that thing off after I was done. You're going to lay on that thing and be like, man, this fucking thing stinks.
Smells like burnt rubber, dude.
Ain't no rubber, huh? Yeah, so we're going to be shacked up. I got my sister's air mattress, so we'll be shacked up in that room, making sweet passionate love in the evenings. Yeah, that's one thing we're gonna do Sunday, is we're gonna be able to go grocery shopping. I'm gonna get fucking, I don't know, hot dogs and peanut butter and jelly and shit like that, just some stuff to eat.
I was gonna buy some Uncrustables and probably some Jimmy Dean breakfast things, pop them in the microwave for 30 seconds or whatever.
Yep.
Fuck yeah, dog.
Yeah.
Some weenies.
That's the move. And like I do plan to eat out once or twice, but like you just can't do that every night.
No.
Like I wouldn't mind one of us shoots a stag going out and getting some fucking beer or something, you know what I mean, celebrate. But other than that, I really don't. I'm not trying to eat out every day.
Yeah, we did that last year.
Yeah.
Not only did it break the bank, but it's not feasible.
The time.
Yeah.
It can't be done. No. So, It's going to be really cool to have everybody down there hunting, though. It's going to be badass.
I'm sure Ryan's wife is just ecstatic
Oh, she's got to be thrilled.
to have all these people farting up her house.
Oh, God. Well, we're only going to be sleeping there. You know what I mean? So it shouldn't be too bad. And that's what Ryan was like, let's try not to leave like all our shit in the middle of the living room. You know?
What?
Yeah, I'm like, the audacity of this guy.
What do you mean you don't want me gumming up your house? Come on, dude.
I'm going to be sitting on your couch fucking eating Fritos in my underwear.
Just scratching your fucking junk. Oh, hey, what's up, dude? You said make myself at home.
Oh, man. Yeah, dude. So, I mean, whitetails been kind of slow for me, but I'm definitely looking forward to this second trip. I haven't been able to get out as much as I like to either.
Me neither.
Yeah, this schedule, everything, just been so fucking busy, man.
And it rained for fucking 30 days and 30 nights.
Yeah, it did. We needed that, but
we did.
And that should help us down there, so.
I was getting to think about that. Is the water level going to be a little higher down there?
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because it pushes them out of the frag if the water level's too high. You know what I mean?
I got my hip waders.
That's all you need.
I'm ready.
Mm-hmm. Did you try them on?
Yeah.
No.
Money.
Good to go.
Yeah.
Which brand did you end up getting?
I don't remember. The cheapest one.
Yeah, that's all you need.
Well, it wasn't the cheapest one. Ryan sent me a cheaper one, and I was like, "Ugh, I don't want the cheapest. I don't want the most expensive either."
Well, that's my buddy Chris down in South Carolina. You know Chris.
Shout out.
Shout out. He was like, dude, with the way that marsh is, and like with the briars and how like you're gonna poke holes in them, so there's no sense in buying nice ones.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You buy a pair every year or two, and it's $30 for a cheap pair. You know what I mean? That's just, you're better off doing that rather than spending $150 getting nice ones and poke a bunch of holes in them. In 5 years, you need new ones anyway.
Yeah.
But I have heard Dan's are really good. Like there's some briar-proof ones, but they're big money too. So it's, you know, I might get them eventually, but I'd like to handle them first to see if they are actually briar-proof.
Yeah.
Before I drop $200 on a pair of waders.
I got
$300. I can't remember.
Off-brand. TIDEWE hip wader.
Tidewee.
Tidewee. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what Kevin's got too. He got the Tidewee chest waders. I got some off-brand chest waders.
Yeah.
Like I have them just because we're gonna do those kayak trips early in the week, and for that, might want chest waders.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to be doing that. So.
No, hip waders are 90% of the time sufficient. I feel like.
Yeah.
But there's times where you're gonna want chest waders.
Until you step in a fucking hole and just fill that hip wader up.
Yep, I've done it twice.
Wow. Great.
Yeah. But it's like, it's fucking October. Like,
Yeah.
it's not that cold. You know what I mean? Now, if it's December, yeah, you should probably wear chest waders the whole time. But, like, now, if you get wet, one of your legs is wet for the hunt, like, it's not the end of the world. You're going to be just fine. Like,
Dump it out.
Dump it out and tough it out for a few hours. It's fucking going to be 60 degrees. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to be all right.
Get up here, stand, just take the fucking thing off, hang it upside down.
Yeah. No big deal.
Yeah.
Not the end of the world. Yeah, I mean, everybody's got different opinions on that, but that's how I feel. Like, I've sat wet, and it's not fun, but
Yeah. I'm not turning around.
no. And I'm definitely, like, I'd almost rather do that in 60-degree weather than wear those fucking chest waders in. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
it's whatever you want to do. Everybody's got, I know a lot of guys swear by chest waders, but
It's too much.
yeah.
Those ones I got you last year, they were just too fucking bulky, weren't they?
Yes, they're fucking, they sucked. I got a pair of neoprene cheap ones online for like $80, and that's way nicer than them. I think those were old, though.
I think they were old, and they're definitely meant for sub-zero temperatures.
Yeah, yeah.
Because those were fucking bulky.
Yeah. Man, dude, and they's really sealing the flavor, let me tell you. Like, you get out of them things, you're like, Jesus Christ.
I smell like that? Holy shit.
Honey, come here. Gotta check this out. Oh, man. No. Not a fan of those. I got some new Sika gear, too. I got this base layer, man. You got to get on this shit, I'm telling you.
What's it called again?
It's a merino wool base layer, and we got fucking 40% off with this shit. So it's really not that bad when you get a good discount like that.
I was looking at it on Amazon. They got merino wool on Amazon.
It's just as expensive.
Is it?
Yeah, as Sika's stuff. Like Sika's, I think a little more, but with our discount, I think it's cheaper than what's on Amazon.
Amazon. Yeah, $46 for a
Merino wool.
shirt.
Is it merino wool?
Uh-huh.
Oh, well, that's cheaper. I think I paid like $70 for the Sika one.
Here's a set for 86. Shirt and
it's merino wool.
Merino wool. Yep.
God damn it.
You're paying for that name, son.
Yeah, that ain't bad at all. I wonder how it compares though. Like, is it thick? You know what I mean? Is it? But if it's merino wool, it's fucking merino wool. So $86 for a set. That's a great deal. Yeah, you should try it.
Yeah.
Let me see how it is. Because I'll buy more for that price.
I definitely need to get a base layer for December and January.
Yeah, it makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
And just nice gear really does. It does. It makes your life so much better when you're sitting in that tree stand. You're not like the Michelin man, bulk the fuck up.
Yeah.
You know. Oh, and also another new addition to my equipment. I got those Sever broadheads.
Yes.
Dude, they are fucking sick.
They open up like a rage.
Yep.
But the blades swivel if they go around a shoulder or a rib or something.
Yep, to go around bone. And they lock open, so like as to like some other blades, if you hit bone, it's just going to like close it almost.
Mm-hmm.
And this one end will stay open. Yeah. So like if you hit shoulder on the left blade, then the right blade will stick all the way out and you'll at least get that cut.
Yeah, but be sure to check your game laws before buying those, because those blades that lock open, some places they're not legal.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I better look into this.
It's like the G5 Mega Meat and Dead Meats, they lock open like that. Mm-hmm. And I don't know where the places are, but some places they're not legal.
No shit. Why?
Because if it goes in, it can't come back out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If the animal stays alive,
yep.
that broadhead's just in them.
Yeah.
That's why.
Huh.
It's called like a barbed.
It's a barbed, yeah.
Yeah, barbed broadhead.
Wow. That's interesting. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Pulling them things out is it's not happening.
Yeah.
Yeah. But with fucking 80-pound limbs, dude, I'm passing through that fucking deer. And they fly like a field point. Shot them out to 60 yards, fly exactly like my field points. So that
do they lock? Like the blades lock and
you
shoot
can
the
lock
actual
them.
broadhead?
Yep. So it's like the Levi Morgan edition Schwacker in that way.
Cool, dude.
They're full titanium. I mean, these things they're a stout broadhead. Yeah, they're $47 for 3. So a little pricey.
And how do they stay closed? Just a little rubber band or?
Yep, it's a little rubber band that just like Schwacker.
Okay.
Yep. And you get an entry hole and an exit hole. That's what really sold them on me, as opposed to Schwacker. Like, and I love Schwacker. I've had some really good success with them, and they fly great. But on these Sika, man, I want to make as much of a blood trail as I can, and I want that entry wound as well as that exit wound.
Yeah, I can't wait to hit one with a Grim Reaper, dog.
You're going to cut that fucking little thing in half. Son.
Good.
I was looking for a Grim Reaper, too, and I can't fucking find them in 125. I guess I'd have to go to their website.
Or you could just put 25 grains in the back of your insert.
Yeah, but then I gotta like recite my whole fucking bowing, because Black Eagle doesn't sell 25 grain inserts. They sell 30.
Oh.
Which probably wouldn't have to even move it much.
Probably not.
Yeah. But then it's just a pain in the ass. And I did it before going down there. Like, I've got different weighted arrows. Mm-hmm. Like, I have some with a 100 grain insert, some with a 30 grain, and a 100 grain insert, because I was testing to see like what weight I liked. And I ended up going with a 530 grain total arrow weight. But I'm setting up my arrows. I had to reflet some. I got the Bitzenberger jig.
We will do a review on that.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that.
That thing's tits.
Is it?
And it's fucking slow, though, because you can only do one vein at a time.
Well, that's the way mine is.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know. But
some you can just put all 3 veins in and close it up around
But
the
then
arrow.
you're stuck with that one.
Yeah.
Like this, I can do 4 flets, 3 flets. I can do different degrees, and it's very simple. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
But so I had to reflet some arrows, and I'm getting them all set up. I'm taking 8 arrows down there, and I'm putting broadheads on. And I was like, let me just make sure that all of these are the ones with the 100 grain insert in the back. And I'm weighing them. One of them had an extra 30 grains in it. It must have been the arrow that I was testing with a little heavier weight.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if you shot right under something because you accidentally had too much weight on your fucking arrow?
You got a fucking hammer stag at like 45, and you let her eat, and it's right under the belly.
Oh my god, dude! So I'm glad I did that. So hey, man, like just a little tip: if you're going on a trip like this, anywhere, weigh your fucking arrows.
Yeah, and especially if you've been fucking with them.
Right. If you've been doing what I've been doing,
Yeah.
and like testing different weights and stuff like that, like I'm glad I did that because I had that thing in my quiver, and I took them out and I weighed them all, and that thing had that extra insert in there, so I popped it out and good to go.
20 yards it probably wouldn't have made that much difference.
Probably not.
You get out past 30.
That would have made me miss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yep. So I'm super glad I caught that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And these things, man, I think you can't bring enough arrows. So
I'm bringing all of them.
yeah.
If I got to buy new broadheads down there, that's what I'll do.
Yeah, that's what I got too. Like I've got extra arrows, and if I end up needing to buy some new broadheads, no factor, you can get them down there. But
Go to Walmart and get some fucking swackers.
I got I think I got 2 Schwackers, 4 Severs, and then 1 Wasp NAP. So I'm good.
I think I got 6 or 7 Grim Reapers, and 1 Levi Morgan swacker, so I'm good to go.
You're good to go. Yeah.
Unless I got an arrow 1 stag like fucking 4 times.
That fucking thing looks like a porcupine. You might have to. You know what I mean? Like these things are fucking tough. So I'd rather have more than you need. You know what I mean? You can't bring enough down. It's like the tack. You know what I mean? Bring as many arrows as you got. Bring them all.
Yeah, I think some guys try to be manly with that shit. Oh, I'm only taking 5 arrows. Well, you're a douchebag.
Yeah, like you can very easily fucking lose those just to circumstance, not even bad shots. You know what I mean? Somebody could shoot your fucking arrow or, you know, whatever.
People try to play tough guy on that shit. I only took 5 arrows, didn't lose any.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, we lost very few too, but
Yeah.
I still took a dozen fucking arrows.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially if you're shooting at the caribou,
Yeah.
because that's a real easy way to lose an arrow.
That fucking caribou.
I know.
You got so close.
What did I hit the line like 3 fucking times?
Mm-hmm.
What a pain in the ass, man. God damn it. And it's like I was shooting great. It's like I can't keep dumping money into this.
No.
Yeah, good.
Next year.
Next year we'll get in there. Yeah, we went 0 for 0 this year.
Yeah.
At least the year before you got in. I mean, it's one of them things, man. It's so far you can be shooting pretty fucking good and not and be all over it, but not get inside the line. And I feel like I can shoot better, and I feel like I get better every year. You know what I mean? Like I'm better at longer range now than I was even then. Just this year. You know what I mean? I feel like I shoot at 100 better than I did when I was at the TAC. Of course, I haven't been shooting a whole lot right now.
Me neither.
But
I'm definitely going to come over probably every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, just to make sure the bow's ready.
yeah, that's another thing. Make sure your fucking bow's on. Because I did that. Make sure my release was good. I brought extra release. I really like that new goat release. I shot that hind with it.
Oh.
That thing is sweet, man. It's just got you got to try it. It's got such a crisp button. Like, dude, you barely fucking touch that thing, and it's a whack.
Have you tried it?
I haven't even tried the hinge mode.
Okay.
Just because I'm not shooting that much right now. If I'm shooting more, I'll switch it over to the hinge. But right now, I'm going out, shooting a couple arrows, and going out.
It makes it nice to have a thumb button and the hinge button, and it's the same release.
Yeah.
It doesn't change your hand position or anything.
Nothing.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And you tied a little nose button on yours.
I did. I didn't want to give Josh Bomar any of my money because he burned his truck to the ground. Idiot. So all I did was took some serving string, and I found out where it needed to be on my string to be in the center of my nose, and just tied a couple knots in, and good to go.
There's your nose button.
There's your Bomar nose button. There's your Rambo nose button.
5 cents.
Yeah, I'll probably do a video on that, show you how to do that.
Easy money. I also just did a little bit to my bow. My D-loop was getting worn out.
Mm-hmm. Did you do that at 4 o'clock in the morning? Because you sent the picture at like 5:30 in the morning.
No, I did that the night before, and I was just looking at my beautiful doe slaying Hoyt in the morning before work, drinking coffee, touching myself. And I was like, let me send a picture of these guys. And I sent that Snapchat to you and Ryan because I didn't have soft knocks because I had Autumn Sky do it, and they didn't put soft knocks on there, which I'm a big proponent of those.
Yes.
I really like soft knocks on my D-loop or
In between.
on my string in between my D-loop. And so this time I did it, and I put some soft knocks on there, tied a new D-loop on. So it's just one thing I don't want to worry about being out in the fucking marsh, as hard as that brackish water is on equipment as it is. And just the briars and the brush. And I don't want my fucking D-loop drawing back. And that would be terrible. And I brought an extra D-loop too. Like if anybody ends up needing one, it's a good thing to have. Good thing to bring.
Yeah. I definitely like the soft knocks though.
Yes.
If you just have the D-loop around your knock, that D-loop can pinch your knock, which can cause your arrow flight to be wonky.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, I think the soft knocks are the way to go for sure. And they're super easy to tie. Anybody can do a soft knock and a D-loop.
That's pretty
without
much,
a bow press.
That's pretty much the knots I used for my little nose button.
Yeah, like the
over, under,
and then square knot on top. Bang. Yep. I mean, it's easy as shit. And yeah, that's a great way to make a nose button. Which I might even try, I mean, a nose button I think it's better than a kisser button.
Yeah. Kisser button's bulky.
Yeah. And I think your nose is a better anchor point. Like, I just feel like it's a lot. You can anchor off your hand and your nose, and that's like great anchor points. But like your hand and the kisser button is almost like the same fucking thing.
Yeah, and I feel like the kisser button, you're really burying that string in your face.
Yeah.
Which can cause,
issues.
Again, issues with your arrow flight.
Yeah.
So, and you just barely want to touch that string with your nose. You put too much pressure on it, and you're fucking up the arrow flight again.
Yeah.
There's so much shit that goes into fucking bow hunting.
Yeah, there really is.
But then again, maybe we think too much into it.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
Yeah, there's guys out there that shoot their bow like hardly at all.
Yeah.
And go out there and fucking slay booners.
Barely shoot their 25-year-old bow and just kill everything.
Yeah. Yep. But
each their own.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoy the process of it, so whatever. Fuck it.
Love tinkering on my beautiful beast.
Yes, me too. That's why I think I like this saddle a lot. It's a lot of why because it's so customizable. Like you can make it whatever you want.
I'll try it out when we get back.
Yeah, it's sick. You're gonna
climb your telephone pole.
Hell yeah. You can come climb my pole anytime you want, John. You got an open invitation to come climb my pole. Anytime, baby. All right, well, I got to get back and start fucking loading up kayak and all this shit. And getting ready to go. You got anything else for us?
I got nothing.
We're going to do lots of pods, but we're going to try to. I'm going to take all this crap, this equipment down.
Oh, yeah.
And we're gonna do some recording while we're down there. So stay tuned. We'll post that stuff as soon as we can.
Be a lot of content dropping.
Yeah.
Over the next week.
We got a whole crew down there, and we're sure to have some stories and some adventures to share with y'all. So stay tuned. We'll see y'all soon.
Bye-bye.